Hello there guys, Feng here, and welcome back to 1849. Okie dokie then, so this was actually updated a few days back. We are now in version 0.9.5 and you'll notice some fairly drastic changes straight away. There's actually kind of a menu. Yay! We can actually see it's a lot more nicer. Let's just say it's a lot more pretty. Okay? Now, the settings haven't changed much, and I've actually disabled sound enabled for this particular one because it gets annoying, and there's no separate volume slider yet. Maybe it'll be in the final release. I have no idea. I'm hoping it is, because at the moment the only way you can do it is by doing it via the Windows sound buddy thing. And I don't want to keep doing that, so I just took it off. It can get a bit annoying anyway, so I just took it off. Anyway, probably the biggest change of this particular build is the introduction of Sandbox mode. Now, I was both happy and a bit miffed because we got Sandbox mode, yay! Where's scenario mode gone? I was like, okay. I don't know if scenario mode was supposed to be Sandbox mode, or whether it's just been took out for now, or whether it's going to be added in later on. But yeah, it's kind of, I was kind of miffed that it's not in. So we've actually got Sandbox mode and story mode. As I said though, I'm hoping that they're going to include a scenario mode as well, because I think that's where a lot of the replayability of the game's going to be, as well as a Sandbox mode. Sandbox mode's pretty good, and that's what I've been mainly playing. I haven't touched any of the new scenarios on story mode. There is 5 new scenarios. We'll probably get to that a bit later. So, but we're going to have a crack on Sandbox mode. Let's just show you this mode, because this is actually pretty cool. Okay, so you pick a location. Now, this can be literally anywhere. I mean, I'm just clicking random ones here, and as you can see, there's quite a few options. Now, you probably notice a few of the statistics. So, for example, this one here, as a normal climate, it's plains, it's got some metals, and the lot size is quite large. Now, if we go to somewhere like here, for example, it's a dry climate, which means there's going to be less fires. The terrain's mountainous, so it's going to be very heavily mountain and whatever. There's some metals, and there's only a medium lot size. And obviously, there's like other ones like warm climate here. So we've got a nice warm one, so that's going to have more fires. Foothills, there's some metals, and there's a large lot size. There's large, huge, and medium. I don't think I've seen any small yet. I don't think I've seen any small. However, that's not where the kind of randomization is. I mean, you can click any of these, and it's not going to randomize it. Or is it? Hang on, I think that one did, didn't it? Did it? I think it did. Oh, it did randomize it. Not quite, but yeah, when you actually create the map, it randomizes where the resources are going to be. So if you have some metals with this one, for example, I think we'll actually do on this. It's only a medium lot size. That's about right for a YouTube video. So let's do that. Let's crack on this. Okay, you've got 3 choices. You can either start off with 5,000 and plenty of resources. You can start off with 2,000 and several buildings, or you can start off with 1,000 and a few tough pioneers. Yeah. Needless to say, the last one is probably the hardest one of the lot. A grand is not an awful lot to start off with. But I think we're going to go with that. We're going to make it hard. So there we go. I'm just going to pause it 2 seconds. Now you can notice probably the second biggest change. Notice all these trees around the place. Well, these can now be cut down for resources. So as you can see, we can clear this obstacle. So clearing this will consume 50 cash, but you'll get 50 lumber as a result. So that's a pretty nice trade-off. Stone is usually the same. Rock, you actually need 20 lumber to clear this obstacle. Some rocks, it might be in the scenario mode, or not scenario mode. It might be in the story mode or whatnot. But some rocks require pickaxes. So I suppose it just depends, doesn't it? I mean, this isn't that big. I mean, this is a medium. It's actually fairly big, really. We've got iron down here, which is nice. It's right by where I want to be sodding buildings though, so that's a bit unfortunate. I suppose we can move our houses over this side a bit anyway, so that's not a big deal. We've got gold. And we got a bit of silver. Now that looks like a bit of iron as well. That's crude oil. Oh, brilliant. That's actually really cool. I haven't actually come across one that has randomised crude oil yet. Now, here's the weird thing that I kind of like and don't like about the sandbox mode, right? Now, you would think that because you've got access to all these resources, you'd be able to sell some of it. Unfortunately, that's not the case. I believe this might be randomised. So, as you can see here, you can buy these resources. There's only 4 lots of resources we can actually buy in, right? And there's only 4 lots of resources we can sell out. So, what it then becomes is that you need to start producing these kind of items so you can actually sell them. Now, iron ore is not... Actually, we've got plenty of iron. I think I might build 2 iron mines, one either side. That might be a good idea. I mean, these sell for quite a bit, but buying stuff is a lot more. As you can see, pickaxes there, $139 a piece. That's expensive. We can sell fabric. That should be pretty easy to make here as well. And fish. There's actually 2 lots of canned fish we can sell to, but we can. Yeah, as you can see, so to Novato, it sells for $19. To build inside 2, it sells for $18. Guess who I'm going to sell them to? Now, because there's no goals or anything, it means I don't have to really bother about selling to build side 2 because there's no reason to. I might as well just sell it to Novato. So yeah, that's actually kind of unfortunate because that means I've only got free commodities that I can actually sell now. So that's kind of randomised with poo on my part. So, but yeah, so I think we'll crack on this. So I think what I'm going to do for the first little bit, we've start off with a little bit of meat. Now, you've got access to most buildings as well. Not all of them, I've noticed, but you have got access to most of them. I think it must depend on whether you've got the resources around to actually build them. So, on my previous sandbox, I wasn't able to build the oil rig because I didn't find no crude oil. And then the one before that, I wasn't able to use a panning station or the fishing dock because there wasn't any rivers. So that's really cool that it filters that out for you instead of accidentally building them, which I suppose you can't really do anyway, but you know what I mean. So yeah, looks like we're pretty good though. We can pretty much we can pretty much build everything. We can't build a ranch. That's interesting. Why can't we build a ranch? That's weird. I would have thought we could build a ranch, but then it might not be the right the shore might not be right. I have no idea. I suppose that could be the case. So we're gonna have our nice road here. And there's a tree in the way. Go away, tree. Now we do need some lumber anyway, so we might as well clear some trees. Now I'm only going to clear them where they're going to be an annoyance. So I'm going to clear that there. Clear that there. Bearing in mind I haven't got that much money. So we've cleared 4. We've got $800. I'm going to build 1 fishing dock and a fire station, I think. Yeah, fire brigade. That might just cover the not quite. I might just have 2 separate fire stations and sheriffs then by the look of it. Yeah, it's probably the safest bet. We haven't got much space to play around with. I mean, on the other one that I played, it was a huge lot and there's tons of space. Absolutely tons. This is only a medium one, so we need to be careful about our space. We've got $200 left. I think I'm going to build a few more houses, so we'll get those done. There we go, 4 houses, that should suffice. I'm actually really tempted about maybe demolishing those though and building them this way instead. Yeah, that'll be the better idea, I think. Bollocks, stupid tree in the way. Let's just clear it. There we go. Okay, so let's carry on with that. So as you can see there, they're clearing the obstacles. Yay, and we've got loads of lumber from that. Now that's great. That's actually really good because I don't have to worry about making a lumberyard yet. A lumberyard. I'm about to say it. It's a lumberyard, is it? Or is it? I honestly can't remember. No, logging camp. I was close. Shut up, I was close. So yeah, we don't have to worry too much about that just yet. The next thing we're going to need is booze. Oh yeah, Christ, we need booze. Now that could be pretty easy to make. It's unfortunate that we haven't got, we can't actually sell any booze. the last one I had, I actually had a lot of vineyards and wineries because wine was going for hotcakes on my last one. But looks like it's that's gonna be difficult to actually say anything because fabric we're not gonna really need till a bit later. Cavenfish we definitely won't be able to do till a bit later, and iron ore we're not gonna be able to do just yet. So yeah, this is gonna be tough. We have to rely on our rent, and that can be difficult, especially since the fact we've only started with a few. Since we started with the hardest setting. So yeah. Well, I'm going to now build another fishing dock, and I might actually just stick this on. There's actually one other thing I really didn't... I ain't too keen on Sandbox with. You don't get nothing like... you don't get the telegraphs, which is kind of poor, because you haven't really got anything to work for. Do you know what I mean? You haven't got nothing to try and meet. You haven't got no goals to meet. Now, I suppose, yeah, it's Sandbox mode thing. Yeah. Okay, it is Sandbox mode. But what happens when you've built everything? And that's it. It's self-sufficient and that's it. Which is the reason why I'm really hoping that scenario mode makes it in. Even if it's just a randomised scenario mode, you know, that would be really cool. If it was just randomised stuff, that would be really cool. So yeah, I'm just going to keep it on normal speed for the time being, since right, we need... I was thinking what we should build. Maybe if we get a wheat farm going, we can build a bakery as well as a distillery. Maybe not. Barley's 500. I'll tell you what, let's make beer. That sounds like a good idea. We're going to make some beer, so we'll go with barley, and then we'll make a brewery. There we go. Need 800 for that. Now, hopefully, we've got enough rent for this. See, now what I'm concentrating on at the moment is I'm actually concentrating on trying to get these up, because if we don't, then we're not going to get enough rent to be able to afford anything. Oh shit, people are getting robbed. That's never a good sign. We do need the sheriffs now, so I'm going to stick him... Yeah, I'll stick him there we go. That should at least stop that anyway. And there's our resources. Okay, we're starting to go a bit low on food, that's expected. Lumber is starting to dwindle as well. So after we've built this boozery, I'm sure that's not a word, but screw it. After we've built the boozery, then we'll go about building the logging camp, I think. And we're losing money. I thought we was losing money then. God, I hope not. Okay, so we're gonna need the brewery now. We don't seem to be making a lot of money from the rent. We might have to... Well, I'm going to have to clear that. I'm going to have to build another house. Didn't really want to do that, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I think I'm going to get my saloon out of the way first. Okay, I'm going to plonk here, there. There we go. So that's going to leave a bit more room for a few more houses there. So let's do that. I'm just trying to think what else we could possibly do. I probably shouldn't have built it there actually, because now there's... Oh, thing, what you doing, you plonker? It'll do. It'll do. Shut up. It'll do. Oh, come on. Yeah, let's just speed it up and see if any more money comes. There we go. We got a little bit more now, so I don't mind getting that brewery now. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Oh, that's another thing as well. You don't really have to worry about time. Oh, an earthquake. Crikey. Did anything fall? No, that's good. So we got lucky there. We got extremely lucky there. Okay, so we started the brewery. So they should start making some ale. Well, it's ale, it's beer. But I prefer ale. And then they should start upgrading. So there we go, we've got one there. Now we need boards. But for boards we do need a logging camp. So we'll have to sort one of those out pretty soon. Especially since well, our number's fine for now, but it's not going to last. And as you can see, it actually broke some. So that earthquake actually reduced some of the trees and rock to rubble. That's interesting little. That's a really interesting little concept. That. Okay. So we're not doing too bad, considering. Okay, we've got plenty of money now. Let's focus on the Where's it gone? I'm on the wrong one, that's why. Let's focus on the logging camp. There we go. Okie dokie. I'm going to build a road there. There we go, that's fine. Might want to clear some of these trees though, so that we can carry on building over here. We've got plenty of money, so that's not really a big deal. There we go. Let's excuse me if I'm coughing here and there. The main reason why I haven't really been able to do much content over the past few days is because I've had a sore throat. I mean, I was lucky. The little one has got a bloody throat infection, and I thought I had one because I wasn't really able to speak a couple of days back. But thankfully, it did get better. Unfortunately, the little one hasn't got better at all. So there you have it. Okay, so that's interesting. I can build the crude oil there. I mean, I'm thinking about building the crude oil, but then I'm thinking, well, what's the point in building the crude oil there? Because you don't need it. You can't sell it. So what's the point in making it? The only mine I'm probably going to build is the iron one, because I can sell that. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. I think that's the biggest flaw at the moment with Sandbox mode. You know, it can be changed. I mean, it's not been released yet. It's still in beta, but I'm hoping to change that so that you can actually do something useful with these rather than just mine it and it's just going to stay in your stockpile forever. Maybe even, I don't know, maybe every month or even every year, change the sale ledger and the purchase ledger. You know, that'd be really cool. But at the moment, you can't change it. It's not random. It's just randomized. It's not changing. You know, it's not dynamically changing every month or so. So that's unfortunate. Okay, so we've got a fair bit of money now. We can probably afford the sawmill, and it's probably a good idea too, because we're going to need the next tier of cabins. In fact, I should probably now think about getting some furs, so we need hunting camps. There we go, we'll get an hunting camp. Don't need to upgrade. I've noticed upgrading in this mode is a lot more, seems to be a lot more efficient than keep building stuff, obviously because of the limited amount of space, but the unlimited amount of time as well to be able to do stuff. So it definitely seems a lot more beneficial to upgrade in this mode than it does during the story when you're trying to expand and whatnot. No, it's holding in. Okay, I thought I was going to sneeze then. I bet you wanted to know that. Thanks, Feng. Sorry. Oh, we need fabric now. Okay, so we might actually be able to start selling stuff, and we're actually making quite a bit of money now. So I think we're going to focus on getting our came to jail now, since, you know. Oh, that covers the whole lot. Oh, brilliant. That's actually really, really fantastic. Okay. So, let's focus on giving our cotton. So, we're going to have cotton there. And we are going to have... We need a tailor. Ooh, I might not actually have enough for that. So, let's just carry on for a bit and just see what the event's like. Yeah, probably wouldn't have had enough for that. It's getting there though. So I think once, oh yeah, after the fabric, it's stone, isn't it? So we should probably focus on getting a stone as well. So I'll get the textile mill there. We can stick that. We can stick that over this side actually. There we go. So we get a textile mill there, and then we'll get a stone over here. I'm gonna have to clear this first. Yeah, I'm not going to bother using the crude oil. It seems pointless. Trying to actually dig it up. It seems pointless because we can't sell it or anything. So yeah, I've already said that, haven't I? Thank you for repeating yourself. I could do with a salt pan soon as well, so I can actually start on some canneries. Oh, speaking of canneries, actually, I'm still getting plenty. I'm going to try and not distribute that. And I might get a second hunting. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get a second hunting camp on the rip. Because I'm going to... Furs goes like wildfire in this. Furs. It is furs, isn't it? hides. Why do I always say furs or leathers or whatever? It's come so used to saying it. That's why you rarely say hides, do you? You know what I mean? Yeah. Right. Okay. So stone. So we'll get that on the rip now as well. Since I think there might be, yeah, they're going to need it now. So we'll get some stone on the rip. We might be coming up to the edge of the border for the fire department, so I need to be careful about that. I'm just going to double check it. Hang on. Fire department. Yeah, it's getting there, isn't it? Am I going to have enough space there to be able to build much else? Not really. That's interesting. I suppose I can stick one there. So if I was to get rid of that, we're actually earning a lot of money from the vent. I don't think we're going to need to sell any commodities, in all honesty. So if I just get rid of all these, because you know we might as well, I can afford it, and that's going to give us a shitload of lumber as well. It's a shame we can't sell it, because that's one thing that we really make an awful lot of is lumber. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick that there. So I can stick a 2 building there, a 2 building there, and that's a little road. Yeah, that sounds about right. But we are going to need another fire brigade and sheriff, and I'm thinking about putting that in now, maybe. Hang on. Let me think what I can do. Nope, I don't want a house. I don't want a house. I want road. If we stick a 2-2 there, that can be a 2-2 there as well. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'll stick that there. There we go. So I'm just gonna put these out the way. So I'm gonna stick a fire department there, and the sheriff's right there. That should cover. Ooh, there we go. That should cover it. Brilliant. Now they're gonna put the iron mines there. That's gonna be a bit difficult to do, and we don't start with any pickaxes, so we need to import them in. And now we've got some fabric. So it might be a good idea to try and mass produce this fabric. So I think I'm going to make one more cotton. Oh, actually, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to upgrade some of my farms. That sounds like a better idea. 150 lumber for that. Brilliant. Let's get it. And of course, +2 output each week. That sounds fantastic. We'll get the expanded capacity. We need stone bricks for that. We can focus on that in a bit. Now we need furniture. Yay, fun furniture. And let me check my depot. I just want to see how. Okay, what's our resources like? Okay, hides. Yeah, this is the problem with hides. They just get used up so quickly. I mean, maybe they're not produced a lot of. I mean, yeah, that could be the case. So I think we're going to increase the production. There we go. We got very low money coming in. There we go. Have we got enough to sustain ourselves though? That's the question. And it looks like we just barely am. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we're okay. Maybe we're in the clear. It does look like we're in the clear at this point. We do need a school though, and that will make it even better. That means we can get more vent. So let's get this school on the way. I'll stick that there. I'm going to have to get rid of that. We'll stick the road there. There we go. That's fine. Then obviously the church will be the next one across, so I might as well stick that road there as well. There we go. I think I might put houses on that lot instead. That might be a better idea, and then we can use all this space here for any other producing buildings we need. Let's just have a look at our financial advisor. Okay, so as you can see, I'm actually collecting a hell of a lot more than we're paying wages. So that's really good. What's our population advisor? Okay, we have more than enough workers. Just be careful about unemployment. Well, it looks like we're fine actually, so that's not a big deal. Okay, so yeah, furniture's the next one, so I think we'll crack on that. So where's me furniture? Carpenter. There we go. Stick that right there, and I'll just leave those these for the time being. Seems like a good idea. Okay, so that's done. We should probably increase that one as well. We need more heights. We're definitely going to need more heights soon, because these people are going to want shoes. And as you can see, they already do want shoes. So I'm thinking about maybe even making another one of these maybe. I mean, we're kind of making enough meat. Oh, we do need more booze though. Boozy is kind of on edge. I suppose what I could do to try and alleviate that is I could build a yeah, I'm going to build a wheat farm and a bakery. So I'm going to build a wheat farm. Actually, I'm going to build a wheat farm and an orchard. There we go. Then we can build the bakery. That's going to give us enough food for now. And I'm just going to clear that tree because we don't need it there. That should give us like excess food anyway, so that the fish isn't going to be wasted. Although we got 305 fish. Jesus Christ, we're not even canning it yet. Crikey. So yeah, it's not really a big deal at this point, but I suppose I'm just going to do it anyway. So we've got the bakery, and then I'll get the distillery on the rip once we've reached a high enough number. And then we desperately need to think about either, yeah, booze is starting to get low. Yeah, we need to either consider building more houses or trying to grab the next tier of house. Although I have a feeling that doing that is going to be pointless at this point because of the amount of hides we have. Although we've got 63, we could be okay with that. It's a shame it doesn't. This is another thing I really would like. Just a slight overview of how much you've produced in that week or month. You know, just numbers. That would be really cool. And how much you've used in that particular space time. Now I know I mean I have talked to the developers, and they did say about mod support. I actually asked about mod support, and they did say that they are going to be supporting it, but it might not be until after the release. So that's something to bear in mind. But if this is a decent if this actually has a decent modding community, I don't know if it will or not. You know, I don't know, but if it does, then maybe we might see some mods like that. That'd be really cool. That'd be really cool indeed. So what are we doing now? Oh yeah, distillery. That's a bakery. Feng, what you doing? You bloody idiot. You want the distillery, not a bakery. There we go. Okay, so that should be our booze and food troubles over and done with now. Maybe we could increase the wheat production. In fact, we got loads of lumber, so I'm going to just get the lumber. Oh, we did get a nice little drop there. When I say nice, I mean not very nice at all. Our fabric is accelerating pretty well. I'm really happy with that. It's normally fabric that is low as well, so I'm really happy that we actually got quite a lot of fabric. Furniture is slow. Now, is that due to the furniture store itself, or is that due to... Yeah, it's not due to lumber. I can tell you that now. That it's not due to the amount of lumber that's in the depot. So that's that's not the case. Okay. Maybe it just needs a nice upgrade, which we can't afford because we're actually losing money by the look of it now because of the amount of extra stuff we've added in. Okay, so I think what I'm going to focus on now is maybe getting a few more houses. Yeah, I'm starting to downgrade. It might be a wise decision then to do that. So I'm going to stick 2 more housing lots right there. There we go. And that'll that should grow pretty quickly. I mean, we have got plenty of food and drink, as you can see now, so that's great. I might just take fish off that. That's pointless. That's absolutely pointless at this point because I'm not even canning it. So, oh yeah, speaking about canning, we should probably make a salt pen. There we go. Salt pan, not pen. Salt pan. There we go. Okie dokie. So let's see if we can actually sell some of these fabric. What's the... Ooh, 100. Is that all? That's absolutely superb. Let's sell 100 of them. There we go. We got, wow, loads of money from that. I'm actually half tempted to build a second fabric. Not fabric, textile mill. Textile mill. Yeah, let's do that. Let's build another textile mill. Did I already upgrade this? Yes, I did. Well, guess what? The other one's been upgraded now. This might mean we might run out of cotton. Where's the cotton farm gone? Oh no, we probably won't because it's already been upgraded. I mean, upgraded farms are pretty efficient. So yeah, we'll definitely leave those as it is. And yeah, we're kind of stretching it, I guess. It's borderline. But I suppose we'll check the advisor. People want to buy more shoes from the depot, and some areas deserve a church. Yep, they do. Okay, so we actually are still making a little bit of money. Not much, but we're making a little bit of money. We can probably make a lot of money by selling this. We haven't started with the iron yet. I don't think we will for the time being. We could definitely start with the canning now. So if we're going for cannery, which I have, although I might just let that tickle a bit. There we go. Tickle? I mean trickle. Oh dear thing. Think before you speak. Okay. Where is it? What the fuck is it? Oh, it's City Raid. Oh, thank. You really hate with it today, am you? You really hate. Okay, so we got plenty of salmon, we got plenty of fish, so that should not be a problem whatsoever. What might be a problem now is getting the roof for it. 500 cash. That's not too bad. At least take £1,000. Oh, who's run out? The bakery's run out of wheat. Wow. We need more wheat. Oh, yeah, get that. That should be enough. It might not be though, because obviously the distillery is using the wheat too. Now that's another thing as well. Let me be able to toggle which one I can stop producing. That'll be really cool as well. Because obviously, if you go to distillery, you might not want to use all the wheat because your bakery might be your only option of getting food. So, you know. But also the fruit might be your only option of getting booze. So, you know, that'd be really cool if you could toggle this on and off. All you can do is open and close it, which is no good. So, yeah. That'd be cool. Oh. Who's... Oh, carpet set of boards? Oh, okay, so it was boards that was the problem, not lumber. Oh, thank you, dummy. What are you doing? Those are going to downgrade soon if I don't sort that out. So I think we'll get the production going faster. We do need stone bricks will be really helpful as well, because a lot of these buildings have stone bricks as the upgrade requirement. So I think how much can stuff we haven't actually going there yet, but we can sell some more fabric. We've got plenty of fabric. Let me check my cotton. 104. Yeah, it should be enough. Should be enough. Okay, so yeah, it's just furniture and shoes. So furniture is still the main thing at this point, and wheat. Okay. So I think the best way to sort this out is to have a second sawmill upgraded. Is the other sawmill upgraded? Yeah, it is. And we'll also get a wheat farm. If I can bloody find it. There we go. Wheat farm there. And upgrade that with the lumber, since we've got tons of it. And then we should be able to sell a bit more fabric. So I'm going to sell 100. There we go. And then I'll upgrade this one as well. There we go. Done and dusted. Stone's going to be a problem, I think, because you need a lot of stone for the houses, and I think we might even be running out of that. But yeah, we kind of am. So we're gonna need some. We're gonna need to make another quarry. Wow, stone quarry. Luckily, the money 500, so that's not a big deal. So I'm gonna stick that there. There we go. Yeah, stick that over the silver seam because we don't need it. We're running out of money. Oh no, we're running out of money, Feng. Oh dear, what shall we do? Sell some more fabric. That's what we're going to do. Simple. Oh yeah, we should probably stop people eating the canned fish. Oh, hang on. Canned meat. Oh dear. We seem to have a problem, guys. It's saying canned fish there, and for some reason it's producing canned meat. Did I build the wrong can? No! What the hell? It's a fish cannery. Well, bug. I found a bug. Canned meat. It's supposed to be canned fish. That's a huge bug. Now I can't even sell canned fish. Oh, Feng. Needs fixing, guys. Somasim, it needs fixing. It's in beta, guys. just gotta keep reminding that it's in beta. Wow. Okay. Has the ore just disappeared randomly? That's weird. Okay, I'm gonna put a little cut in here since this is obviously gonna take a lot longer than one of the story missions, and I'll see you next time.